Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. Right now, the indigenous people of Biafra have decided to clear the air over the issue of the banning of cows in Southeast, and they have also outlined a lot of proceedings and process and protocols that is involved in the peace in quote-unquote Biafra land and what is expected. In fact, they took the time and did a lot of expose. Before we go to the newspaper to find out exactly what is going on, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, this is a press release made by the indigenous people of Biafra. Well, according to them, it said ban on cow meat is no declaration of chaos against the North, but a necessary step to stop unprovoked going against the Fulani herdsmen in Biafra land. Indigenous people of Biafra says, while the attention of the global movement and the family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, ably led by our great leader Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the latest ranting by the Fulani group against the indigenous people of Biafra members and Eastern Security Network operatives, including the entire people of Biafra living in the north. These irritants have called for a boycott of all Igbo products in the north as a retaliation for the proposed ban on cow meat in Biafra land with effect from April. We did not ban cow meat, but those cows that were destroying our farms and those that are doing mayhems into our siblings, our mothers, our wives in the farms. Biafrans can buy foreign cows and not the ones that can bring Fulanis in our territory. This threat by these misguided northern groups called themselves Northern Coalition Group has further confirmed the belief that the atrocities of the Fulani herdsmen in Biafra and other parts of Nigeria are a common agenda of the North, particularly the Fulani in disguise, terrorists in disguise as herdsmen and cattle rearers in all parts of Nigeria and Biafra. How come these guys never threatened Fulani herdsmen as they invade communities and bring down farmers in Biafra land without any provocation? He asked. That's the Media and Publicity Secretary, my powerful accent now. He said, now that we have decided to boycott and ban cow meat and instruct our people not to eat beef, but now Fulani threatens us with chaos because they think we are vulnerable and weak to bring down at random. We are doing this so that we can have peace in our communities. The real sponsors of the ongoing genocide and numerous bringing down of people in our land have surfaced. However, we are waiting for the Fulanis to carry out their threat against Igbo traders and business interests in the north come April, when the ban will take effect. They should remember and understand that the era of intimidation of Igbo people in Nigeria has gone. Nobody has the monopoly of anything anymore against our people. If they do, they will regret their actions because days has gone for that rubbish. Besides, all those movements against the Igbos by herdsmen against innocent communities in Biafra land will soon be gone. As for the cows they bring to us, they are defiled and we won't allow it again here in Biafra land. Evidence abound of viral videos where the animalistic elements have been seen. Such is a taboo and an abomination in our land and remain a sacrilege in our culture and traditions. Our God abhors it and our land does not tolerate such evil. Never again shall we allow Biafra land to become a dumping ground for defiled cows. The Northern Coalition should have first questioned the Fulani herdsmen on why they are doing all sorts with their cows and post the videos, act the fame, post the videos to the world. What is the reason for such attitude? What do they want to, who do they want to hypnotize? Why is it that Northern Coalition never cautioned their people to stop what they are doing and still sell that defiled animals to people to eat? He asked. The baseless claim by Northern Coalition Group and Arewa Youth Group that Ipob has declared chaos against the North cannot fly because they started it by destroying alcohol, hotels belonging to Igbos Igbo people in the north, while it does not belong to the Fulani alone. IPOB is wise and knowledgeable enough to know what it means to declare chaos. We are and remain a peaceful movement. We are only trying to safeguard Biafra land against further movement by the people of the Fulanis against the people. And I'm talking about the Fulani herdsmen. Nobody should misconstrue our honest action, since the federal government and the compromised security agencies have failed to protect our communities against these guys, Fulani herdsmen, using their cows as excuse. We want to sever everything about cows so we can have our peace. We must not eat cow meat again that comes from Fulani people. Let them export their cow meat to other countries in West Africa and other African countries. The Sharia police, as Hishbe, destroyed and keeps destroying many businesses in the north, especially alcohol and hotel, majority of which are owned by Igbo businessmen. And all hell has never been let loose in retaliation. And these heartless people have decided and still are collecting VAT. Have decided to collect VAT from alcohol and hotels. Nigerian government did not say anything about that. What is more than a declaration of chaos by the Fulani than that? Has the federal government or any northern state government at any time say anything against this barbarity? How can the Northern Coalition maintain criminal silence over such atrocity by crying foul and threatening Armageddon over simple ban on defiled animals that have been the excuse for unprovoked movement against the people and wanton destruction of lives and property of innocent Biafrans by Fulani herdsmen? We want to encourage our people to be prepared for what is to come. Nobody should be taken unawares. Enough is enough. IPOB is ready to enforce this ban on cow meat. There are other alternatives to animal protein. We encourage our people to go into poultry farming, goat rearing, and fish production. Nobody should dare violate this ban when it takes effect in April, as doing so amounts to testing the will of the people. This is coming from Comrade Ima Powerful, the Media and Publicity Secretary for the indigenous people of Biafra. He has heard the thing close. He isn't joking. And that means also the Northern Group also give their ban to that every product of Igbos in the north, the Northerners and Nigerians as a whole should boycott it. So it's a case of boycott your own, I boycott my own. But now Ima Powerful is saying no problem, that their people should be prepared, that they can't continue like this, where you in the bid of eating cow, your security is compromised. They say they're not ready to take that again, and they are giving it to them. Say, look, that issue will not fly. The ban stands. And they are telling their people not to test the will of the people, and also the Fulanis not to also the herdsmen not to not to test the will of the people. That's what's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. Also take on this latest development. Let's interact.